Right, let's try and go higher. Hi guys, I'm just gonna see if I can get this seat a bit higher. Okay, let's have a look. Woo! Oh, okay. Right, now I'm gonna test to see. I'm probably a bit too high. Let's have a look. That sounds about right. I want to test now to make sure we got audio. So I'm gonna sign in on here. Got myself a nice coffee. I might even top that up with some water. How we going, guys? I'm in Spain, Mallorca, Club Mac. I've managed to sneak off. Let's put this here. I haven't used this kettle yet. Let's see if it's going to work. I hope so. We've probably got to plug the cable in. Let's plug the cable in. We're learning as we go. Okay. That looks like it's going to work. Whoa, yes. So I'm in our room. Hi, Finola. Hiya. Whoa, yes. Right, we've got an interesting subject to talk about. But I want to welcome the new member. Can you hear me? Finola, can you hear me? I just want to know if the audio is working. That's nice. Finola, can you hear me? There's a way of testing. I can just... Oh, brilliant. Right, so I don't have to test. We are defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. I'm in Spain. It's hot. We like that, Finola. Right, let me just... I want to just let everyone know, because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I'm going to read something out to you guys today. Let me just tell everyone we're live. How's everyone feeling? There's nice air conditioning in here. I'm just letting everyone know we have a new member. Let me just tell you the member's name. And the new member's name is... Let's go to it. Michael Smith. Michael Smith, thank you very much for being a member of Defending Elvis Fans Want the Truth. We also have Tina Weltner. Thank you, Tina Weltner. We have Vibex. We have Jane Elvis Presley. Patricia. Wingard. Sketches is Elizabeth. Kathleen Carson. We have Elvis Girl 1977, which is Amy. We love Amy. Diana D. Williams. Hi, Diana. James, my friend, who's doing the keto diet. Let me just put some hot water in this coffee. Let's get it to last a little bit longer. We also have Shirley Jewelry, Nicolette Fawkes, Hidden Minds, great YouTube channel, which is Renee, and we love Renee. Thanks for the message today, by the way. Jane Treenall, Deborah Diggs. Hi, Deborah. You know we love you. Welcome back, Deborah. We know you've had some technical difficulties. We've got Jean Newbuck, Jane Treenall, Linda Cudden, Drew. We have Faye Simon, Lily Ramos, Carolyn. We love Carolyn. Carolyn is on the keto diet. Christine Kingston, who is amazing with words. The way she puts words together is fascinating. Colleen, Louise. Hi, Colleen. Sherry, 1664. We've got Tonya. Hi, Tonya. Sue. Hi, Sue. Thanks for all your information that you're giving me. We have Kathy Smith, Robin Gavitt, Wicked Felina, Stacey Hastart, Eileen Hellaby, Tracy Webb, and my brother Andreas, all members. Hi, Rosemary. You can probably tell it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. I'm just sat up in my room. Hi, Jane. So we've got some interesting stuff to read. I just want to quickly message the people that are not on in case they don't know we're live. So we've got Deborah. Let's message Deborah. Let's go onto the Facebook channel. Let everyone know we're live. So I've just got into a routine now. So I felt like I was ready to start doing some daily lives. Let's tell Amy. We love Amy. Amy. Okay, let me just keep messaging people. We've got Sue, Shannon. We're live. So yeah, we're in Mallorca, guys. Lessa sent me a brilliant link, and I'm going to read Lessa's link today, right now. Thank you, Lessa. Brilliant link. Going to enjoy reading that. And there's an audio, you can listen to it as well. I might do both. It depends how much internet we've got here. In fact, I'm going to bring a lead over so we can try and have some charge while we're doing this, so we don't run out of charge. Okay, that's better. We need a bit of power, don't we? Let's just turn it on. Let me just turn it on a minute. We need the card, the turn on card. Okay, I think that should do it. We're learning, guys. Yes, we have power. But this seat is a bit low, so I have put a load of cushions on it so that I'm not too low on this laptop. Ooh. Who's on here? Let's have a look. Deborah, I found you. We've got Jane. Let's make sure we're messaging everyone. Let's get Amy on. Amy Collette, we love you. Right. Now don't forget, Amy has been on Rhonda's show talking about Elvis's health problems, comparing them to Sally Hoddle's book, Destined to Die Young. And I'm telling you now, guys, Amy is a very credible person. She does a lot of research. She even backs up many of the things that she says about Elvis's medication and medical health and medical history. That includes his parents, his grandparents, and further back and forward as well. Forward. Amy really does know what she's talking about. I really hope that you check out Amy's interview with Rhonda Presley Mania, because she really knows what she's talking about. I highly rate Amy Collette, and she's a member of us. She's defending Elvis. And guys, go and watch that Presley Mania interview again with Amy Collette. You will be amazed the information that she has found out through research, through thousands of hours of research. Jane, I can see you. Right, so we got two Janes on. We got Jane. We got Jane Elvis Presley, and we have Jane Treenall. Hi, both of you. Finola, you okay, my love? And we got Rosalind. Rosalind, good morning. Let me just check. Let me just make sure I've messaged everyone. Let's message Cherie. Right, let's have a look. I have got some stuff to read out, guys, before we go for dinner. We've got about half an hour. We're going to talk about Priscilla Presley and the lawsuit with Bridget Cruz. There's some breaking information. Let's have a look. Who are we missing out? Catherine. There's a couple of things I want to say. I had a few negative comments today. I want to address those first. Right, I think we've got everyone. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Right, let's have a look. Let's do it. Let's do Rhonda and Shauna as well. I know they're very busy, but I fully support them. And we obviously Rare Elvis Photos. He's another one of my favorites. I'm still waiting for an apology from Elvis is the man for calling our channel weird. So I'm hoping he apologizes. Right, one last thing on our Facebook. Please join our Facebook. Our Facebook is Defending Elvis Presley Fans. Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live Streams. Louis Daily Live Streams. Please join it. It's doing amazing. Our Defending Elvis channel is doing amazing. And the more the better, guys. Let me just go onto the chat and just say we're live. Right, so you guys have sent me loads of brilliant stuff. I really appreciate it. You're sending me so much stuff, I don't even know where to begin. So, right. One quick more mention for the last two members. We have got... we've got Michael Smith. Hi, welcome to Team Elvis, my friend. Michael, you are so welcome. And when you come on and join us, we're going to give you a lot of welcome. And then we have Tina Wetner. Now I'm going to quickly read through this with you guys, and then I've got to shoot off because we're going to have dinner. Let me just tell my wife. 15 minutes, I'll be there. Just tell her. So I can only quickly read through it. It was sent to me by Lessa Liner Collins. Thank you. I'm gonna if it lets me play it I'll play it, but then I'll read it, and then I'm gonna have to shoot off. It's to do with it's from a website called Radar. It's to do with right. Let me just reply to my wife. Right, so it's to do with right, it's to do with Priscilla Presley and the lawsuit, elder abuse. Okay, let's find it. Let's find it, guys. Thank you, Lessa, for sending it me. I'm gonna play the if it lets me, I'll play it and then I'll read it. Let's just see what happens.
Priscilla Presley sparks dementia fears over $1 million ripoff lawsuit. Pals asking, is this part of larger cognitive decline problem? By Radar staff. Friends of Priscilla Presley fear the 79-year-old's mental state is slipping, and she's an unwitting victim of financial elder abuse, a Graceland insider spilled to RadarOnline.com. In her 45-page legal complaint, Elvis's aging ex, who's worth $50 million, claimed memorabilia auctioneer Bridget Cruz and her business partners sweet-talked her and then robbed her blind to the tune of $1 million. The civil suit slammed Cruz as a con artist and pathological liar, who allegedly fraudulently induced Priscilla into signing contracts that gave Cruz and her helpers 80% of her income. Now, according to a source, friends worry Priscilla left herself open to being misled and betrayed. They wonder, did she just have an isolated lapse of judgment, or is this part of a larger problem of cognitive decline? Presley's suit claimed Cruz and her pals preyed on an older woman by gaining her trust, isolating her from the most important people in her life, and duping her into believing that they would take care of her, personally and financially, while their real goal was to drain her of every last penny she had. She also said Cruz wormed her way into her life after they met in 2021, sending multiple text messages a day, telling her how much she loved her and admired her. Cruz and her associates allegedly convinced Presley her former advisors were either deceitful or incompetent, and began making up reasons for massive payments they made to themselves from Presley's bank accounts, according to the suit. Priscilla claimed they charged her unnecessary fees, moved her accounts to their banks, and even had her paying the mortgage for a home owned by Cruz's husband. In September 2021, Cruz filed a breach of contract suit against the elder beauty, alleging she cut off all contact after the group formed Priscilla Presley Partners. Last February, Cruz sued Priscilla in Florida, saying the star was nearly broke and had almost $700,000 in unpaid tax debt. She called Presley's subsequent legal action retaliatory. Now, according to our source, pals are concerned Priscilla allowed herself to be taken in. While Priscilla was devastated and dazed over the 2023 death of her 54-year-old daughter, Lisa Marie, the lawsuit charges they manipulated and defrauded her in an effort to enrich themselves. Following her daughter's sudden passing, Priscilla also entered into a court battle with her granddaughter, Riley Keough.
All right, we know that bit. Now,
35
right, I just want a couple of things to say. I'm going to read some of that because I actually want to comment on it. But I just want to say, guys, I've had a few messages. I already said this in my earlier video. Now, we are a Defending Elvis channel, YouTube channel. That is why we're here. I don't want to sound rude, but a few people messaged me. Now, we are here to defend Elvis. Yeah, if people are going to send me messages that doesn't defend Elvis, I am not interested. We are here together as Team Elvis to defend Elvis. That's what we're going to do. I don't want people sending me information to prove that Elvis is a pedophile, a drug addict, an abuser, a rapist, a controller, manipulative, a horrible person. I don't want to hear negative things about Elvis. That's for other channels. We're here to disprove all the things that are being said about Elvis. That's why we're here, guys. So no offense. Anyone that doesn't want to defend Elvis, please leave the channel. Please leave it. I will never accept that Elvis was a drug addict. I will never accept it. Elvis had very good reasons why he took his medications. And yes, he was addicted to his medications, of course. Yes, some of the medications did make him get stoned. Some of the medications did make him feel good. But that doesn't ignore what I'm trying to say in my videos. He had a reason for it, guys. He was chronically unwell. Elvis was seriously unwell. Go and listen to Amy Collett and her video with Presley Mania. Read Sally Hoddle's Destined to Die Young book. Understand why Elvis was on such strong medication, and not just for sleep or to wake up or to have energy or to sedate himself. He was on serious medication to relieve his pain, his constipation, his twisted colon. Elvis was on over 40 pills a day, and they had serious side effects. And yes, they made him feel good sometimes, but they also made him have massive swelling, inflammation, and Elvis was in a lot of pain, guys. He had some chronic, serious constipation that was the most uncomfortable feeling you could ever have. He could not go to the toilet. He could not sleep. His liver wasn't working properly. His heart wasn't working properly. His body wasn't working properly. He had a twisted colon. So please don't send me messages saying Elvis loved getting stoned. Elvis liked getting off his face. Elvis was completely against street drugs and getting off his face or strung out. So please, if that is your intention to make excuses for Elvis, that he needed his drugs to get stoned or high, leave the channel. Leave the channel. Right, okay. I'm sorry, guys, but I've got a few messages now coming in. There was one person who spent ages trying to explain to me why Elvis took salt tablets to get to sweat while he performed. Now, I don't agree with him. There's a few people that have sent me information that show that Larry Geller put it in his book that Elvis took salt tablets to sweat. Well, I don't care. I want proof. There's a few people that have said to me that Jackie Wilson told Elvis about this secret about taking salt tablets to sweat. I don't care what anyone says. I do not care what anyone says. Elvis did not, in my opinion, from the 1950s to the day he died, did not take salt tablets to sweat on stage. It's, in my opinion, it's utter garbage. No one's going to convince me. Now, remember, this is our channel, Team Elvis, and I have many strong opinions that disagree with many people. Many of you, not Team Elvis, many people that watch my channel, Defending Elvis Presley Fans Want the Truth, are not going to like what I say because They're not Elvis defenders. I come at things from the point of view of defending Elvis. So I'm going to go against the norms. I'm going to go against what we read in the tabloids, in documentaries, in movies, in the book Elvis and Me. You ain't going to hear what you want to hear. Not you, not Team Elvis. I'm talking about other people, outsiders coming in. Some of the things you say, you hear me say, you're not going to like. Well, if you don't like what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be here, because we are defending Elvis. We are trying to prove that he is none of the things that everyone keeps saying he is. A druggie, a pedo, a groomer, a controller, addicted to drugs, love getting stoned, a violent man, a rapist. I don't care. This stupid thing that they're saying that he took salt tablets to get to sweat is ridiculous. And my main problem with the channel Elvis is the Man wasn't because he said that Elvis took salt tablets. It was because he said that our name, Defending Elvis, was a weird name. So when Elvis is the Man said that the name of our channel is weird, he was calling us weird. Team Elvis, Elvis Defenders. He was calling us weird. He was calling me weird. Elvis, this is the man. Elvis is the Man. You called me weird. You called my channel weird. If you're watching this, I don't care about the salt tablets. Take it or leave it, my friend. I do care that you said that the name of my channel was weird, and I won't let it go. You owe me an apology. Right, let's get to let me just read your comments, and then we can go back to what I was doing, and then I'm going to have to shoot off, guys. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. I want to quickly read your comments. Right. So now that thing that I've just played you with Priscilla Presley's lawsuit with Bridget Cruz. Now, I've got strong opinions about that lawsuit. I will say this, in fairness to Priscilla, because I do want to be fair, I'm not completely convinced that Bridget Cruz has done no wrong. I actually do think there's certain things that has happened to Priscilla that I think don't sound right to me, especially going in and to her bank accounts and swapping bank accounts around. I don't think that sounds correct to me. I do think there's probably some things that, in just an opinion, guys, for entertainment purposes, I do think there is some wrongdoing from Bridget Cruz. That is my opinion. I don't think Priscilla is completely guilty in that lawsuit. So we'll talk about it in a sec, yeah? Let me just... now, I'm not siding with Priscilla. I just want to be fair. And I always say to you guys, when we're going to criticize Priscilla, we are going to be fair. We're going to do it in a fair way. Surely she would have to prove this 8% in court. Kelly Dan, yes. Let's see how that unfolds. Of course, the 80-20 thing that she supposedly agreed to needs to be proved by Priscilla. Look, we know Priscilla is very smart, very shrewd, but you can't ignore that she's 80, more or less. Yeah. So, come on, guys. Even me, I'm 57. I forget things. I muddle up my words. So at 79, 80, you are gonna be a bit more vulnerable. And I don't mean that to stand up for Priscilla, but there's no way that a woman of 80 years old isn't going to be gullible and vulnerable. Seriously, no, I'm not backing Priscilla, but I want to be fair. I want to be fair. I want to know that this deal that happened between Bridget Cruz and Priscilla, don't forget, Bridget Cruz is a much younger woman, a very savvy entrepreneur, a very successful entrepreneur. So stuff may have gone on that isn't right, guys. So we have to be fair. But I also have an opinion that Priscilla, if she signed these contracts, she agreed to many things in these contracts. You cannot change your mind. And my thing with Priscilla is, if you've agreed to things in a contract, you need to stand by your word. I do believe that. And I also have issues. I think things were being sold, Elvis things, Elvis artifacts, memorabilia, call it what you want, through Bridget Cruz's auction. And I think that needs to be looked into. We need to know, were these things genuine? Were they correctly proved that they were the actual real deal. I also want to know where these things came from. Now, Bridget Cruz told us these things came from private sellers. I want to know that. I want proof that these items came from private sellers. Because if these items that are being sold at auction in Bridget Cruz's auction came from Graceland or Elvis Presley Enterprises, or things that Priscilla had taken from Elvis, or from Lisa Marie Presley, or from Colonel Tom Parker, we want to know that Priscilla had the right to sell these items. Yeah? Do we agree with that? What do you think, guys? Do we agree? The items that have been sold through Bridget Cruz, we want to see how these items were acquired, who they originally belonged to, who the sellers are. I've got questions to ask with Bridget Cruz and Priscilla. Even the letters of authentication, yeah, that sometimes were used to sell items in Bridget Cruz's auction. We want to know that these letters are correct, and they're the real deal, and that they weren't just being used to increase the value of these items, just to make these items more sellable for Bridget Cruz, so everyone made more money. So we want to look into that, guys. I've definitely got questions to ask about these items sold in Bridget Cruz's auction. So Bridget Cruz, you've been on our show a few times. We want to know that the items that were sold in your auction that were provided to you by Priscilla were genuine, and that the letters used to authenticate any items that went through your auction were correct, that were proof. They weren't just used to boost the value. So please let us know, because you've been on our show 3 times. You've gone very quiet lately. So hi, Sherry. Living with chronic pain, sometimes you have to function like he did. So there is no need for medication. No, there is a need for medication. That's true, Kelly. Debbie, I hope you're well. I'm on serious pain. Sue, I'm on Sue Shannon. I'm on serious. Sorry, it's jumping around. I'm on serious pain meds and patches, and they make you swell and sweat. And he had all added the pain with the colon. So Sue, I send you love. Hi, Linda. I've got to rush a bit because they're waiting for me. Rosemary, I suffer from fibromyalgia and lupus. I know pain. I don't know how Elvis did so many shows in such pain. He was a brave man, and all giving his... Thank you. Thank you, Rosemary. And this is what annoyed me about the message I got sent today. That was basically saying, come on, admit it, he was a druggie. I won't have it. I won't have it. Don't be brainwashed, guys. Do not be brainwashed. We have been spoon-fed lies for 47 years longer. They were lying about Elvis in the 50s. Please read between the lines, guys. I ask you this. Read between the lines. Then we can get to the truth. A lot of what we've been told, has been twisted, exaggerated for money, to make money, for tabloids, for headlines. Right, I think both of them were wrong in their way. Both were out. Sue, thank you, Sue. That's a great comment. I agree. I think there's wrongdoing by both of them. I think they're both guilty of things. Deborah, they are so strong. I had to stop taking them. They just weren't for me. And that's not to say they are not needed when you... Yes, Linda, Elvis was between a rock and a hard place. He was desperate. He didn't know where to turn. He didn't know how to fix himself. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know. It was out of his hands. His body had completely let him down. And he couldn't believe that he was so unwell. He didn't understand why he had become so unwell. And that's because back in the day, no one knew. No one knew about these conditions that he had. And listen to Amy Collett. I do think Sally Hoddle's book, there is some good stuff in that book as well, Destined to Die Young. We need to get as much research as possible. Right, let's have a look. She was a warrior at work, and he loved his fans, so we have to defend. Yes. Jane, correct. Pain meds do make you forget things. I agree. And thank you. Please subscribe and join a membership. Yeah, Deborah, come on, rock on. I do say my pain is better, and I do say my pain is some better and less pain meds. Deborah, you're on keto. How are you feeling today, Deborah? Right, I agree. I want to know where Priscilla got the items that she sold. I think she stole from them. All he had was the fans. I pray for anyone addicted to anything. This is Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Please join us. Team Elvis. Welcome, Daniel. Let's all welcome Daniel. Well, God bless him. Yeah, I agree. God bless his soul. Great comment, Daniel. Well done, Deborah. Feel free to ask me any questions. You know I'll help you, Deborah. Prescription medication use is not being a druggie. That uses mean half the people up and down the country talking to prescription meds would be a druggie. Kelly Dan, thank you. Come on, when we get past 40, 50, 60, 70, we're on medication, guys. It doesn't make us druggies or addicts. But do we get addicted to our medication? Yes, you do. Is there a lot of bad side effects with medication? Of course there is. Sometimes we just have to use common sense. I feel my heart really goes out to Elvis. I really feel sad about the last 4 or 5 years of his life. And he was such a proud man. He tried to keep it to himself, guys. He tried to not tell the Memphis Mafia. He didn't want his girlfriends to know how unwell he was. You know? So you know where I'm coming from. Right. Right, okay. I think I'm going to have to wrap things up, guys. I'm not going to have time. Oops. I'm not going to have time to do any more, but I am coming back. I'm coming back, and we're going to do lots of short live streams from Spain. Let me just show. I'm going to show you where I am, and then Then I got to go. Let's open the window. Right. Let's get some room here. Okay. Whoa. Right, guys. I got my trunks on. Got my coffee. Right. I'm going to have some dinner. I want to show you my room. It's a bit messy. Right. Let's show you where I am. Look, guys. Look at that. Whoa. What do you think? That's probably where my wife is, down there somewhere. Look at the views. Look at that, guys. This is my life for the next 5 days. 5.5 days, actually. You like it, guys? Have you ever been to Spain? I know. I'm a lucky boy. I'm going to go and have some dinner. Kelly Dan, I'm a lucky duck. Guys, I've missed you. I've missed you guys. I miss doing my lives with you guys. We are defending Elvis loud and proud. Defending Elvis loud and proud. That's what we're doing, guys. Take care, guys. I'm going to have to go. Love to all of you. We are defending Elvis. We are Elvis defenders. Team Elvis. Taking care of business. I'll be on a bit later. Sending you loads of love. You know I love all of you. Every one of you. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. All the best.